Probably.
Yo, what's good with it, man? It's your boy 503 Line. Step inside that booth and loosen the top 503 Line is alive. Hey, man, man, shouts out to the almighty LDBC. Usual suspects, man, the whole boxing community, man. This is a pre-recorded video. It's like 12:30 Central Time out here in the city in Houston, Texas, that is. You understand me? Um, yeah, I got the throwback Astros hat on. You understand me? Y'all be sure to come up in here, smash my like button, show your boy some love, and tap in with me. I'm gonna give y'all my post fight reaction, post fight thoughts, man, to the top ranked card, man. Teofimo Lopez, Jamie Ortiz. We gonna get into the Teofimo controversy, the gift decision, the scandal, robbery, whatever it is you want to call it, man. But first things first, man, I have to give credit where credit is due. Um, I gotta shout out some of these undercard fights, man. Abdullah Mason did his thing. Keyshawn Davis did his motherfucking thing, man. Kid Kansas, you know, uh, the homie did his thing as well. Yeah, you had some good heavyweight fights on the undercard as well. You know, top rank does have a lot of rising and good prospects on to come up, like Kid Kansas, Alan Garcia, Abdullah Mason, Keyshawn Davis. Man, you have a bunch of great additions on that top ranked roster. You know what I'm saying? And these guys is active. Uh, Kid Kansas, man, did his thing, man. He looking pretty good for sure. Shouts out to him. I want to see more of this kid. You feel me? I definitely do. Also, excuse me. I definitely also want to see more of Abdullah Mason, man. Now, shouts out to Abdullah Mason. He got like a Super Saiyan knockout on some anime type shit against the homie Benjamin. You feel me? It was a great performance from Abdullah Mason. I think Abdullah definitely got knocked out of the night. You know what I'm saying? Definitely got to get that to him, man. He definitely is. You know what I'm saying? The Lion King of the night. You feel me? With that spectacular knockout, because a lot of people was thinking like Benjamin was gonna give him problems, but man, he handled Benjamin pretty good. Um, Abdullah Mason is the truth. Make no mistake about it. I want to see more from Abdullah Mason. I want to see Abdullah Mason continue to stay active, step up in competition gradually. You know what I'm saying? Climb the ranks, man. 135 is looking real good. let me talk about Keyshawn Davis for a quick second. Keyshawn Davis definitely also could be considered for a performance of the night. I don't really care who y'all feel like outperformed who, and those two guys with Abdullah and Keyshawn. Keyshawn fought the better competition in Jose Pedraza. But Jose Pedraza has been around the block and back. He's been in a bunch of wars. You know what I'm saying? But he only did get knocked out by Tank Davis, and for Keyshawn to come up in here and knock him out, that's saying something to me. That's saying something to me, especially now since Keyshawn is coming off that controversy with the whole weed scandal down here in Texas. They took his win away from him and ruled it a no contest because he got caught with marijuana in his system down here in Texas. We don't play that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck with Texas. Don't mess with Texas. You know what I'm saying? It's still legal. Even though boys do be smoking, getting high in Cooter Brown out here, you feel me? High in Bobby Brown out here in these streets, man. You can't get caught with that shit in your system. You know what I'm saying? The commission don't play that shit. So for Keyshawn to, shake that off, get back right, and stop Pedraza, man. That was impressive. I'm not even much gonna lie. I wanted Keyshawn to get a stoppage, get a knockout. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he ain't had a knockout in a while. So very, very high on Keyshawn Davis. I think the Virginia boys definitely got something to say. I'm gonna continue to say that the Virginia boys definitely got something to say. Okay, and I stamped that. That's 503 lines stamp of approval. Keyshawn Davis, man, y'all be sure to check out my boy Troy Isley. He gonna be on the top rank card coming up here real soon. You feel me? So with that being said, I'm gonna get straight into this whole Teofimo Lopez, Jamie Ortiz situation. And I know everybody is talking about it. Everybody is flaming Teofimo Lopez. He's getting roasted right now. And you can't be mad at people talking about it because it definitely is worth saying that he lost. And a lot of people's eyes, he lost. You know what I'm saying? But on paper, he won. But if you ask anybody that has a functioning brain, two eyes, or even one eye, could see that Teofimo clearly lost that fight, right? But this is what I'll say to you guys that feel like that. Are we not surprised that they gave Teofimo another give decision? Are you not surprised? He did the same thing in the Sandor Martin fight. Teofimo Lopez has shown us that he can clearly be outboxed. Clearly. You know what I'm saying? He could clearly be outboxed. And I think this is why they're so hesitant of fighting a Devin Haney. This is why. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's get into the fight. One judge had it 117, 111. The two other judges had it 115, 113, all for Teofimo Lopez. Nobody scored Ortiz as a winner. None of the judges gave it to Ortiz. This was a clear-cut win in their eyes for Teofimo. So why does Teofimo get that decision? Well, for starters, Ortiz didn't take the fight to Teofimo. He chose to he chose to stay on the excuse me, he chose to stay on the outside, right? And he chose to outbox Teofimo Lopez, right? He chose to stay on the back foot on the outside. Um, he was mainly in the southpaw stance, boxing good. I'm talking about boxing beautifully. Me myself personally, I only gave Teofimo Lopez what 3 rounds, maybe 2 at best. So the 117, 111 scorecard should have been in favor of Ortiz, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in disagreement with anybody that feels like Ortiz won, right? But I will say this: Top Rank has already showed y'all that they don't mind giving their fighters the decision clearly when they're losing. The reason why Ortiz lost this fight, bro, is because of politics and because of the business of boxing. So I don't think that I don't think that anybody should be surprised or shocked or feeling some type of way, bro, because this shit happens. And like I said on Twitter, let's just be real. Let's just be true. Like Black Fight Fan said, bro, the business of boxing is staying in the business. Teofimo has a machine behind him in Top Rank. He has a machine behind him in ESPN, ESPN Plus, Walt Disney. Teofimo has a machine behind him. He has Bud Light sponsorships, and um, he's bringing in a lot of money for Top Rank. Top Rank has invested a lot of money in Teofimo Lopez. Uh, he's from New York. Um, Top Rank love having fights in New York. You know what I'm saying? At Madison Square Garden and Hulu Theater and shit like that. Ortiz does not have any of that. Ortiz is from a small town in Massachusetts. He has never went back to Massachusetts and sold out a big event. You know what I'm saying? He really doesn't have a big machine behind him. I don't think that he's directly signed with Top Rank, but his team, his promoters have got in business with Top Rank, and he's the B side to all these guys at Top Rank, bro. He is the B side, right? If Ortiz was to go down and wait and fight another guy at 135, he's pretty much the B side to everybody. He'll be the B side to Frank Martin. He'll be the B side to Tank. He'll be the B side to Keyshawn Davis. Um, all that. When you come up in a fight, you the B side. You know that the odds are stacked against you. You know that you are a 10-1 underdog. I always say this, bro. You have to go in there and be on your Buster Douglas bullshit. You have to go up in there and be on your Buster Douglas bullshit. Meaning that you have to take that fight from the champion. Nobody expected Buster Douglas to beat Mike Tyson, bro. Right? Buster Douglas went in there and took that fight from Mike. I'm not saying that Ortiz had to do the exact same thing as a Buster Douglas did, bro, but you had to go up in there and convince, persuade, and dominate Teofimo Lopez, bro. being on your back foot in the southpaw stance, you pity patting punches. You're really not throwing nothing that's um that's eye catching. You pot shotting. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna just be real. I'm not trying to offend nobody or piss nobody off or anything like that. Chat, don't get mad at me, but let's just be real. When me and the brothers was watching the fight, I'm telling them, I'm telling 78, I'm telling Red, I'm telling Queen, I'm telling KG, I'm telling Jay Good, I'm telling everybody. I say, bro, they're going to rob and fuck over Ortiz. I said that like in the 10th or 9th round when Ortiz was clearly winning the fight. I don't think I gave Teofimo Lopez a round after the 7th round. He didn't clearly win any rounds. You know what I'm saying? But when you're fighting a guy like Teofimo Lopez, you have to make it clear cut, no cookie cutter bullshit. You have to go in there, press Teofimo, land effective punches on Teofimo Lopez, outwork Teofimo Lopez. You know what I'm saying? And you have to leave no doubt in nobody's mind that you didn't win. Huh? Yeah. That's what Ortiz was supposed to do. And then in the championship rounds, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't landing anything effective. Don't get me wrong. He clearly had the better ring generalship in the fight. Clearly had the better ring generalship. I'm not questioning that. I'm not doubting that for 1 second. He was the better boxer. But they're not gonna give you that fight, bro, just because you're the better boxer, bro. You're from fucking Worcester, Massachusetts, homie. Nobody knows you, bro. Nobody knows you like that. You think you're finna come up in here and just outbox Teofimo and Top Rank is just gonna give you that? Cause you outbox Teofimo? No. And people is saying, oh, well, how come Shakur won, but Ortiz didn't? And like I said to the brothers backstage, what Ortiz did against Teofimo tonight was a watered down 99-cent dollar store family dollar general version of what Shakur always do. Shakur Stevenson knows how to win in that style. The ring generalship, the footwork, the jab, and the pinpoint accuracy. If Shakur Stevenson was in that ring tonight against Teofimo, he would have beat Teofimo. In that same southpaw stance, in that same style. But Shakur Stevenson would have eventually started walking down Teofimo Lopez. That's something that Ortiz did not do, bro. He did not walk down and land effectively against Teofimo. He didn't do it. Yeah, he landed some cool pity pat punches or some quick punches with no snap to him. He wasn't sitting down on any of his punches. He wasn't snapping back Teofimo Lopez's head. He wasn't going to the body. You know what I'm saying? The jab was just a field jab. He wasn't throwing an effective jab. Neither was Teofimo Lopez neither. But when you in those type fights, bro, you have to establish your dominance, bro. You have to establish you have to establish it. Whether you're fighting in spurts, you know what I'm saying, or eventually in the later rounds of the fight, you're starting to walk down Teofimo Lopez. You're starting to land combinations. You're starting to be more effective with your ring generalship. He did not do that, bro. And I don't care what nobody says. I thought Ortiz did enough to win, but come on, man. Let's just be real, bro. I think Ortiz won 9 rounds at best. You know what I'm saying? 9 rounds at best. But it's not about what I think. It's not about what any other boxing fan or content creator thinks, bro. It's about what them judges think. If you're gonna leave it up to the judges. Because if I'm in Ortiz's corner, I'm telling Ortiz to box in spots and let your hands go in spots. You know what I'm saying? Same thing Shakur Stevenson does. Same thing Devin Haney does. Right? Same thing Keyshawn Davis does. Don't act like we ain't never seen it before, bro, because we have. We have seen dudes box, bang, and let their hands go. Ortiz should have done that at some point in time in that fight, especially in those championship rounds. But 117, 111 was crazy. So that means that judge felt like you was running around the ring, not fighting. 115, 113 is a little bit more respectful. But they still none of the judges have Ortiz winning because he didn't land effective, clean punches. None of his punches was affecting Teofimo. You know what I'm saying? None of them. So you look back at Sandor Martin, right? Sandor Martin, same thing. I feel like Sandor Martin did enough to win, but if you're not landing effective and clean punches, you know what I'm saying? You know they're gonna give it to Teofimo, bro. We've seen this already, bro. So let's not act like we surprised or we shocked or any of that, bro. We've seen the same fucking thing. We've seen it already, fam. It's not nothing new. And for Teofimo to act like he just did something, bro, you gotta give, fam. You gotta give. You got a late Christmas gift, homie. I feel bad for Ortiz, man. I really do. Right game plan, wrong execution. You got to be able to mix it up. These dudes is not Floyd Mayweather. If that was Floyd Mayweather in there, Floyd would have got the win because one thing about Floyd was going to jab you to the body. Every fucking round, Floyd was going to find a way to land his jab. And Floyd knows how to land his straight overhand. Okay, so if Ortiz was in a southpaw position and you wanted to outbox, you wanted to be on your back foot, you should have been jabbing to the body on some Earl Spence shit, on some Terence Crawford shit. Boom, 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 touching him. And when Teofimo completely drop his hands, come over the top with the left hand. Teofimo come in with that wild ass hook, slip. You know what I'm saying? Throw that right hook like how Shakur do, like how Bud did against EJ. The shots was there for Ortiz to land because Teofimo was wild and he was frustrated. You had him right where you wanted him, but you didn't land those eye-catching punches, bro. You didn't, and that's what. Listen, This shit tonight told me one thing, bro. That's what separates the good from the great from the elite. That's what separates them, man. I think Teofimo is a great fighter. Great. Is he elite? No, he's not. I think Ortiz is a good fighter. Is he great? No. Is he elite? Fuck no. Because the great ones know how to win in any circumstance. The elite ones are gonna always win, and they're gonna always find a way to win, and they're gonna always do what needs to be done. A Floyd Mayweather, a Devin Haney, a Shakur Stevenson, a Tank Davis. Those guys are elite at what they do. Because I guarantee you, if that would have been Tank Davis in there tonight with Teofimo in that same southpaw stance, little bitty Tank, if that was Tank Davis up in now, I guarantee you, Tank Davis would have landed his left hand. He would have landed his hooks to the body. He would have landed his hooks to the head. If that was Devin Haney up in there tonight, Devin Haney would have landed his field jab, his power jab, and he would have landed his overhand right. If that was Shakur Stevenson up in there, Shakur would have landed his field jab, his power jab, his body shot jab, his hook, and his left hand. You know what I'm saying? That's what separates the good from the great. Ortiz had a good game plan. It was working, but you didn't execute enough of your power, eye-catching shots. If you was gonna leave it up to the judges, because I don't think Tank Davis would have left it up. We can sit up here and talk a million and fulfilling shit about Tank Davis. Oh, he ducked this guy, he ducked that guy. Tank Davis don't leave it up to no judges, bro. He don't. And Tank Davis could be losing on the cards. He could be getting outworked. Motherfucker could be throwing more punches than them, landing more punches than them. But when Tank Davis sees that opening, when he catch you doing some stupid shit, Tank Davis is gonna make your ass pay. Whether that's a left hand to the body, that's a right hook to the head, that's a straight left hand coming down the pipe. He finds a way to win, bro. Ortiz did not do that. He didn't. You coming up in here, you're the B side. You don't have a you don't have a name like that, right? You don't have a name like that. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker don't even know who you is. You feel me? Motherfucker don't even know who you is, bro. A lot of people don't know Jamaine Ortiz, bro. I call up my homies right now that watch boxing. They don't know Ortiz. They just know he fighting Tio. So do enough to catch the judges' attentions if you're gonna leave it up to the judges. Because one thing about Devin Haney, he don't knock people out like that. But one thing about Devin Haney is gonna shoot his shit. He gonna shoot his shots, bro. Whether that's his jab, that's his right hand, that's his hooks to the body, that's his left hook. Devin Haney is gonna shoot his shots, bro. Look at what he did against Lomachenko. Look at what he did against Regis. If you're going to be an effective defensive first-minded fighter, you still have to shoot your shots when the shots come available. Now, Shakur Stevenson can make a fight ugly. He can make it boring. But when that opening comes, Shakur is a motherfucking sniper. And he gonna shoot, bro. He gonna shoot. And not only that, they say, oh, how you gonna say Shakur won, but Ortiz didn't? Listen, Shakur Stevenson is from the tri-state area. When Shakur Stevenson fight on the East Coast, whether that's in New York or Jersey, his people is pulling up. Shakur Stevenson is a multi-division champion and a silver medalist. Shakur has a machine behind him in Jay Prince and Top Rank. Ortiz doesn't have any of that, bro. He's from Massachusetts. No disrespect to Massachusetts. You know what I'm saying? But come on, man. Who really is pulling for Ortiz like that? And I feel bad for him. I really do. But we got to keep it real, homie. The business of boxing is staying in the business of boxing. Ortiz boxed great, beautiful. But was his execution great? Did he do enough offensively to where we say, man, bro, man, he fucked Teofimo Lopez up, man. He was whooping. He just boxed good, bro. And sometimes when you a guy like Ortiz that's coming in as the B-side, boxing good is just not gonna be enough. It's not. Especially on a top ranked card. This is top rank, baby. You think you just finna cruise off into the sunset with Bob belt? Whatever Bob order belt in the lineal? And you ain't just whooping up on my guy like that? Nah. Nah. Mm-mm. This is boxing, homie. You got to leave it all in the ring, man. And I wanted Ortiz to win. Feel bad for Ortiz because I don't know if Ortiz is gonna get. I don't know if Ortiz is gonna get another shot. I don't know. Maybe he can go back. Maybe he can go down to 35 and fight Shakur. Or maybe he can try to fight Lomachenko Kamboja's winner. I don't know. But I know one thing. If you gonna be in these big fights with these big names, you got to do more, bro. You got to do more. Stop just doing enough and thinking enough is gonna get you a win, a decision win at that. You're not hurting these guys. You're not dropping these guys. You're not doing none of that, bro. You're not. Okay. And I think I made my point crystal clear. I think I made my point crystal clear. Excuse me, y'all. I'm about to give me something to drink. Right. Listen, I don't want to bash the man while he's down. I hope people don't perceive this as me bashing him. I'm just keeping it. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. You feel me? So moving on to Teofimo. Moving on to Teofimo Lopez. T-O-T-O-T-O-T-O-T-O. Boy, 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 boy. Another one bites the dust, man. So early this morning I did the show and I asked, who done it better? You or Shakur? I gotta give it to Shakur, bro. I got to give it to Shakur, right? So Teofimo, you've been talking real crazy, dude. You've been talking real crazy, bro. Okay. And this fight that you just was in, homie, it don't justify none of the shit that you've been talking. From you calling out Crawford, talking shit about Devin Haney, talking shit about Tank, talking shit about Rolly, calling Puerto Rican fighters trash. All this shit you've been talking, all this shit you've been talking, bro. And for you to come out here and give us that bullshit, that's what that was. That was some shit, man. That was some shit. I don't even think that was enough to be trash. That was shit. Pure doo-doo in the toilet. That's what that was, man. You don't know how to cut the ring off. You was throwing a lazy fucking jab. You I don't know how the fuck CompuBox said you landed more body shots than Ortiz. You was not going to the body at all. Boxing 101. If a guy is moving and he's using his feet, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to hit him in the fucking body. Slow him down. Every time Ortiz climbed out the back door, ran out the back door, jumped out the back door, sidestepped out the back door, you was never there to trap him. Every time Ortiz did that, bro, you was supposed to be landing a hook to the body or straight to the body. That's boxing 101. You let Ortiz move and slither like a snake all night in that ring. He was like a crocodile in water. Up and down, left and right, side to side. He went wherever he wanted to go. You had him on the ropes, huh? You had him on the ropes. You couldn't pin him down and land no combinations. Your father kept telling you to land combinations. You didn't land any combinations. You know what I'm saying? You didn't do none of that. You got the nerve to be talking about you will fight Crawford, man. Listen, bro. Crawford would fucking destroy you. Crawford would destroy him. Crawford would destroy Teofimo Lopez. Y'all think Earl Spence is fucked up. I think Crawford would end your career. Like, he would destroy you physically and mentally. I think he fucked up Earl Spence physically. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what Earl Spence mental is at, but you, T.O., you wouldn't be the same after a Terence Crawford fight. So you need to get that out your thick clown ass skull and move on. Cause you got work to do. It's too much invested in you. A lot of people didn't build you up because you talk real slick about Shakur Stevenson. I seen the interview that you did with Cigar Talk. Salute to the homie Najee. You know what I'm saying? You talk real slick about Shakur. Talking about Shakur was built up. How could Shakur Stevenson be built up, fam? When Shakur was better than you in the amateurs. Shakur won a medal for his country. Did you do that for Honduras? No. Shakur Stevenson hasn't lost. You have. And now Shakur is going to have to clean up your mess that you made at 135 after Devin Haney. So now these dudes is having to clean up the bullshit Teofimo left behind at 135. You say Shakur Stevenson is built up. What are you? What did we just see tonight? That was a built-in gift decision that Top Rank just gave you. Another one. Congratulations, you played yourself, bro. That was another one in my DJ Khaled boys. That was another gift decision that you got. Because this ain't your first one. See, you thought you was gonna get a gift decision versus Cambosis, but nah, homie. You wasn't on Top Rank, homie. You wasn't on Top Rank. And Top Rank, they didn't care about you losing because you wasn't with them. Bob still got paid, and he didn't have to put no money up. So Bob didn't care about you losing over there. He didn't give a fuck because he got paid. So I see you got your takeover promotion brand, and you talking about you taking over, man. But how can you take over? How can you take over anything when everybody is saying that you're losing the fight? How can you take over when you got Devin Haney putting this up? What you done took over? Because Teofimo, you done already lost, bro. What you took over? Huh? Let the people know. Because if you didn't took over anything, it'll probably be the gift department at Top Rank. The gift department. Excuse me, y'all. I'm a little bit under the weather. But what have you took over? You still got Devin Haney out there. You still got Rolly, Pitbull Cruz, and you still got Matias, the real boogeyman. You sure you want that work? Because calling out Crawford ain't it, man. You don't want them problems with Crawford. You might as well hang that up and throw it away. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know who the real king of 140 is, homie. And it ain't you. It's not fucking you. Because Devin Haney don't have these type fights. Matias, he don't leave it up to the judges, bro. Nah, Matias don't do that. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this fight, this outcome. My advice to you, man, stay far away from Devin Haney. Stay far away from Terence Crawford. You don't even want to walk in the same area as Crawford. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, I'm gonna get up off here, y'all. I'll see y'all in the morning though, man. Peace.